Kenny here with Gardening Simplified. It's October 12th. We're out here in the garden. You can see we've got this all tilled up, got our walkways back down, and we've started preparing the beds. We put a lot of the amendments in before we tilled it. We waited to put the sprinkle of lime on top before we put our ground cover, because the only way that lime goes is down. It doesn't migrate sideways like other nutrients in the soil, so we put it on last. We've got these two beds finished, and we're working on this next one. We'll have to get another load, but we're doing some fall planting, and we're putting our onions in now. Down here, a lot of you are familiar with the 1015Y, the Texas guano. It is actually, around here they call it a noonday onion. It's a sweet onion, sweet yellow onion. And the way it gets its name is the 1015 is October 15th. That's when they normally plant them. Now it is the 12th, a few days early. I always plant mine about that time. You can plant them a little bit later, but I always get mine in then. But we've got those, and we've got our Vidalia onions that didn't do very well. We've got a few, or mostly we're going to let these go to seed, and then we're going to see how the seed does, because Vidalia is a hybrid. But we're going to let these go to seed, and then we might eat a few just to see how they compare to the Texas guano. A lot of people rave about them. But what we're going to do is we're going to plant these in here, and then we're going to do our garlic. We might do a separate video on our garlic, but we're going to plant it too. And before we get started on the onions, let's go in the greenhouse and we'll talk about what we've just planted in there. There's not much to see. Now, we planted this section in here, which it is seeds, direct plant, direct sow. We've got this row is a triple row of spinach, and we've got a little short row of mustard, and it's a broadleaf mustard, and a little short row of purple top turnips. Now, last time we planted turnips, they just didn't have that turnip taste, that good turnip taste. So if you're looking for a variety that's going to have that good turnip flavor, and I mean they just taste a lot better, is the purple top. Because last time we planted the 7 top, and I didn't realize it, I thought it was a purple top, and my wife said those turnips just don't taste as good as they used to. And I said I planted the same kind, but I realized that I didn't when I got ready to plant this time, because I thought maybe I had some wrong seed. And over here, we've got 3 short rows of French breakfast radishes. So if you're going to grow, these are some crops that take pretty cold weather, and they're delicious. Or if you don't like radishes or turnips or mustard, they might not be. But anyway, to give you an idea of something that you can grow now, that would be something that you might consider. So let's get back to the onions. When it comes to onions, you want to plant them about 6 inches apart. Now, the way we've got this set up, I got a handy dandy tool. I've showed it in past videos, but you just take and you can make your holes or push them down with your fingers, but you want your rows at least 6 inches apart, and your plants about 6 inches apart. Now, this tool that I have, it actually makes rows 3 inches apart. And what we do is we take and plant every other hole. But this little tool I got that I made, it's not complicated. I just took a piece of 1x4 and some 1/2 inch dowels, drilled holes every 3 inches, and then took an old wooden handle and drilled a hole and mounted it in there. And I've been using this for, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 years. But it makes it easy. You can just go down, you can step on it, and then once you step on it, push it down, and then you can just move on and do the next one. And that really makes it easier when you're planting your onions. Okay, we got all the onions planted. Now what we got to do is water them in. We put these all roughly about 6 inches apart, like showing you. And we're just watering them in. Make sure that water settles around the roots of them. And what I want to say is, now these were grown from seed. Now I know you can buy the sets at the big box stores and the farm and ranch and stuff. But these, even though how small they are compared to the size of the onions on the sets, these will root in quicker because they already have roots on them. The ones you buy, they've clipped the roots off. And these are less likely to bolt when it comes springtime. Those others, sometimes they think this in their second year cycle and they'll bolt right off before harvest time. So take that in consideration. Now we're going to go in and see some other stuff that I have planted. Now in here we have bok choy, Mitchahili, and the bok choy is at the far end. In the middle is the Mitchahili, and down here we have lettuce, which hadn't started coming up. So those are some fall crops. And in this one here, we have broccoli popping up right here. And we have some more filter crop cabbage and some early Jersey cabbage, which both of them hadn't popped up yet, but the broccoli, the broccoli has popped right up there. Sorry, I missed that. Trying to do two things at once. But anyway, get that fall garden going. There's a lot of stuff you can plant, especially here in the South, and a lot of stuff does better. This one I planted today. This is cilantro, which nothing is coming up yet, being it's just planted. Winter time is excellent time for lettuces and cilantro. They like the cool weather. In fact, lettuce will really take a temperature below freezing. It might burn the tips just a little bit, but you can always have that fresh salad. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this update. I hope this makes you want to start planting in your garden, getting it ready, and knowing it's not that much work. Take it a little bit at a time. But anyway, you want to see more videos like this, of course, hit that subscribe, hit the bell, select all, and give it a big thumbs up. Enjoy that gardening experience.